position. I'm going to have you scoot back so your knees are right at the edge. Okay, sit up nice and tall. All right, now I want you to bring your chin down to your chest. Okay? You have a band by chance. So we're going to take a look at everything we do in active motion. Amount of motion, quantity, and quality of motion, and reproduction of symptoms. Okay? So I'm watching her range, and I'm watching to see how much movement she can get. Okay, so bring your chin down to your chest again. Okay, that looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? The other thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to look to see where in the cervical spine she's getting her motion from. Okay, and she seems, this is pretty good. She gets a fair amount from here, but it seems like she's bending from here as well. Okay, bring your head up. Any change in your symptoms? No, that's great. Okay, now I want you to go back into extension. Okay, again, what I'm going to look for is amount of motion, but also where that movement's occurring. And you guys on the side can see where she kind of folds over, right? Everybody's going to be a little different. I want you to look at that in your partner. So she gets a good amount of motion. Any change in symptoms? No. Okay, come back to the middle. Okay, that's full cervical head and neck movement. Bring your left ear to your shoulder. Okay, again, I'm looking at amount of motion. I want to look at the spine to see curvature. Any pain with that? Okay, and right ear to the right shoulder. And I'm looking at symmetry. So she went to the left. As she goes to the right, it looks about even. Do you feel any difference? Okay, any pain? Okay, good. So no change in symptoms. Flexion, extension, side bending. And I'm watching again where her movement's coming from. Now the next thing I want you to do is turn your head and look over your shoulder as far as you can. Okay, any pain with that? I'm kind of getting an idea of what's happening in her cervical spine. Back to the middle. She's got a significant amount of motion. Come back to the middle. Okay, and then I want you to go this way. And it's symmetrical. And come on back to the middle. She's probably the most symmetrical person in the class. She's got good motion in both directions. I don't see any differences. No symptoms. Right? Okay, perfect.